children.
Hello, dear explorers, on the island of knowledge. Did you know that the famous Queen of Egypt, Cleopatra, was actually not Egyptian, but Greek? Today I set out to discover this unusual story and find out where this mysterious ruler really came from. I was ready for an exciting journey into the past, full of surprises. In the Golden Grotto, I met an orangutan and a gorilla. The orangutan said that Cleopatra was Greek because she probably loved olives and Greek salad, and decided to move to Egypt because there was more sun. The gorilla was sure that Cleopatra had to be Greek because she always wore beautiful dresses that matched Greek columns. Their ideas were very funny, but I explained that Cleopatra came from the Ptolemaic dynasty, who had Greek roots and ruled Egypt after Alexander the Great's conquests. By the waterfall of facts, I met a sloth and a cockatoo. The sloth remembered how long it took to read a book about Cleopatra, which described that her family came from Macedonia, an ancient kingdom in the north of Greece. Her ancestor was Ptolemy I, a general of Alexander the Great. The sloth added that although Cleopatra lived in luxury, she was very intelligent and studied science, philosophy, and astronomy at the famous Library of Alexandria. The cockatoo shared that she once attended a show where it was explained that Cleopatra was the first from this Greek dynasty to learn to speak Egyptian. She also said that Cleopatra knew many languages, including Hebrew, Arabic, and Latin, because she wanted to understand her neighbors and enemies. Their stories showed that Cleopatra was not only a beautiful queen, but also a wise and educated ruler who could influence the fate of the ancient world. At the Mystery Reef, I met a butterfly and a capuchin. I decided to check their knowledge and asked what they knew about Cleopatra and her origins. The butterfly answered that Cleopatra was the last queen of Egypt from the Ptolemaic dynasty, founded by the Greek general Ptolemy after the death of Alexander the Great. The capuchin added that although Cleopatra learned Egyptian and followed Egyptian customs, her background was fully Greek. I praised them for their knowledge and summed up that Cleopatra, although associated with Egypt, had Greek roots. Dear researchers, today we learned the fascinating story of Cleopatra, who, even though she was the Queen of Egypt, had Greek origins. I discovered how history can surprise us and that not everything is as it seems. I thanked everyone for exploring knowledge together and warmly invited them to more amazing adventures on the Island of Knowledge.